Lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother. Made lurid and false claims about the royal family, which played on her fears and fueled paranoia. It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said.
These are just a few of the letters that Diane has sent through the years, that are family treasures. In the intricate tapestry of royal history, few figures have captured the public's imagination as profoundly as Princess Diana. Her legacy, characterized by compassion, elegance, and a deep commitment to her sons, continues to resonate. Among the many facets of her life, one poignant aspect stands out: her letters. These handwritten notes offer intimate glimpses into her world, revealing her thoughts, emotions, and the enduring bond she shared with her family. A particularly touching letter penned by Diana to her son Prince William has recently resurfaced, shedding light on her maternal affection and the close-knit relationship between mother and son. This revelation not only provides a deeper understanding of Diana's personal life but also highlights the enduring love she had for her children. The context of the letters dated June 21, 1989, the day Prince William turned 7. The letter offers a poignant glimpse into Princess Diana's life during a period marked by both personal challenge and unwavering maternal devotion. The handwritten note, sent from Kensington Palace, was addressed to Sergeant George Plum of the Metropolitan Police's Special Escort Group. At the heart of this correspondence lies Diana's heartfelt gratitude for the motorbike display organized as part of Prince William's birthday celebrations. Her words are not just a thank you. They are a reflection of her attentiveness as a mother and her appreciation for those who went out of their way to make the day special. At the time, Diana was firmly in the public eye, managing the expectations of royal life while shielding her young sons from its harsher elements. Her decision to personally write to Sergeant Plum instead of having a secretary send an official note speaks volumes. It reveals a woman who remained grounded despite her global fame, someone who saw the value in kindness, service, and acknowledgement. The letter demonstrates her sincere effort to connect on a human level with those around her. Whether they were members of the palace staff or, in this case, police officers helping to bring joy to her child, the motorbike display, tailored to a young boy's sense of wonder and adventure, likely made a significant impression on Prince William. Diana's letter captures this excitement and gratitude, offering a rare candid look into how seriously she took her son's happiness. She was not merely performing a public role. She was investing in moments that would build meaningful childhood memories for her children. By personally thanking Sergeant Plum, she also honored the work of individuals who often remained behind the scenes, making such events possible without public recognition. The tone of the letter is warm and unpretentious. There is no trace of formality that one might expect from a member of the royal family. Instead, it reads like a note from a mother who genuinely appreciated a thoughtful gesture. This humanizing detail adds depth to Diana's public persona, often defined by her grace under pressure and commitment to charity work. Here, however, she is not the people's princess on a global stage, but simply William's mom, taking a moment to ensure a thank you is expressed properly and with care. Such correspondence also highlights Diana's ability to form personal connections with those outside royal circles. In a world often associated with hierarchy and distance, she bridged the gap with sincerity and humility. Her letter to Sergeant Plum is a small but powerful example of her approach to relationships, one rooted in empathy and appreciation. Even in a simple gesture, Diana's values shine through, offering a window into the private world she fiercely protected for her sons. The content of the letter: in her handwritten note to Sergeant George Plum, Princess Diana expressed genuine and warm appreciation for the birthday celebration arranged for Prince William. Her words reflect a personal and heartfelt gesture rather than a formal royal obligation. She thanks Sergeant Plum and his team from the Metropolitan Police's Special Escort Group for their involvement in making the day memorable, specifically noting how much the motorbike display delighted the children and their parents. The line "I cannot begin to tell you what pleasure the display gave to all those little people in their mothers" is not only sincere but also reveals Diana's deep awareness of the emotions of those around her. Diana's use of the phrase "little people and their mothers" captures her gentle humor and her maternal instincts. It is an informal, affectionate way to describe the guests, indicating how closely she observed their reactions and how much she valued their enjoyment. She wasn't merely focused on William. She acknowledged the shared happiness of the group, underscoring her thoughtfulness. This inclusive sentiment, where she extended gratitude beyond just what was done for her son, speaks volumes about her character. The letter also underscores Diana's ability to express gratitude in a way that feels personal and specific. Rather than offering a generic thank you, she focused on the joy the event brought and the effort involved. This level of attentiveness demonstrates how engaged she was in her children's upbringing, not just present but emotionally invested in the moments that made up their childhood. Her words paint a picture of a mother who was actively involved. Someone who noticed the smiles, laughter, and delight that came from something as thrilling as a motorbike display. Additionally, her choice to handwrite the letter on Kensington Palace-headed paper adds weight to its significance. It was a gesture of formality, but the tone within the note was unmistakably personal. Diana's signature style, mixing royal protocol with warmth and humanity, is evident throughout the message. She made the people around her feel seen and appreciated, regardless of their role or title. The letter also serves as an example of how Diana used small acts of communication to maintain meaningful relationships. In an environment where gestures can often be symbolic or distant, she infused hers with authenticity. Thanking the police officers who took part in a child's birthday party may seem minor, but to Diana, it was clearly important to acknowledge that their time and presence had a real impact. The letter likely meant a great deal to Sergeant Plum and his team, not just for the recognition but for the rare glimpse into the personal life of someone often seen through the lens of the public eye. Ultimately, the content of the letter reveals a mother who found joy in creating happiness for her son and for others, and who didn't let those who helped her do so go unnoticed. It is a small document, yet it encapsulates the kindness, attention, and maternal love that defined Diana's legacy. The significance of the letter written by Princess Diana to Sergeant George Plum, holds significance far beyond its immediate context as a thank you note. It captures the essence of who Diana was, not only as a public figure but more intimately as a mother, a woman deeply committed to her children's happiness and emotional well-being. By taking the time to personally acknowledge the joy brought to Prince William on his 7th birthday, Diana showed her deliberate effort to nurture a sense of normalcy, excitement, and affection in the lives of her sons, even within the constraints of royal life. This handwritten letter, warm and full of genuine gratitude, reveals Diana's emotional intelligence and her ability to connect meaningfully with others. In an institution often characterized by formality and distance, Diana stood apart in how she communicated. The note exemplifies how she used kindness, sincerity, and personal gestures to forge real connections with those around her. Her appreciation for the police officers who helped organize the motorbike display is not just polite. It is deeply personal and heartfelt. She recognized their contribution as something that brought happiness not only to William but also to all the children and their mothers who attended. By acknowledging the pleasure the event brought to others, Diana positioned herself not as a distant royal figure but as an empathetic and attentive presence. She was a participant in the moment, fully engaged in the experience of her child's birthday. This commitment to being emotionally present in her children's lives is part of what made her such a beloved figure, and it's something that continues to shape the public's memory of her. The letter's significance also lies in its enduring emotional resonance. Decades after it was written, it continues to offer a glimpse into the private world Diana worked so hard to create for William and Harry, a world where they could laugh, play, and enjoy moments of childhood wonder without the burden of titles or cameras. In revisiting this letter, people are reminded of how Diana's love for her sons was expressed not just through grand gestures but through simple acts of care, recognition, and heartfelt communication. Its resurfacing also underscores the lasting impact Diana had on those who crossed paths with her. For Sergeant Plum and his team, receiving such a note would have been a meaningful gesture at the time. Today, it stands as a historical artifact, quietly powerful in its simplicity. It is a reminder of how Diana's humanity often transcended her royal role, and how her smallest actions carried great emotional weight. The timeless nature of the letter, its tone, its sentiment, and its message, continues to echo, especially for Prince William and Prince Harry. In her words, they can find enduring evidence of the love and attention she gave them, and of the values she passed on. The letter doesn't just document a birthday celebration. It affirms a mother's legacy, one rooted in compassion, warmth, and the profound importance of showing appreciation.